welcome back to Let's Talk About It. I'm here with my sis, Neshanycee.
Neshanycee said twice, get into it.
Yeah. Can't
Progressive.
Came up from nothing,
Yeah.
had to start hustling. Had to be something, you just had to be stunting. Mad at his mama cause she couldn't buy Jordans. His mama was poor.
About it. I'm with my sis, Neshanycee.
Said twice, get into it.
I interviewed with Sway in the morning, so you want to tell them how that was? Like,
Wow, like I'm just so grateful, y'all. When you speak things into existence constantly, you put in that hard work, you stay genuine, persistent, and consistent. Finally, you see those results. Huh? Get into it.
yes. So, talk to the people about who may not know you. Let them know.
Okay. Neshanycee said twice, as the queen said, okay? I'm a female MC. I'm a queen first and foremost, and I'm bringing back real bars. We got the models, we got the this and that, but what happened to the bars? What happened to the content? What happened to the substance? I'm here to bring that back. You see what I'm saying?
Nice.
Originally from St. Louis, raised in the A, so I do claim St. Lana because it is a mixture. You feel me? Open up for a lot of legendary people, accomplish a lot of different things. World, globally, I feel like I've done my just due. So that's where I'm at with it right now, y'all. I'm on the grind. I'm doing my thing, representing for the queens.
Yes. So, I want to talk about the cipher that I seen on YouTube. That just be happening. Yeah. So, tell me about that cipher. I see you doing your thing, holding it down. Your presence on the stage is lit. So, tell me, like, how do you prepare for getting on the stage and getting the crowd in tune?
Okay, thank you, sis. I'm not really sure which cipher you referring to. Which one exactly?
With Sway. Sway was there.
The
It was at the end of 2018.
The end of 2018.
Yeah.
So
I seen it
that
on YouTube.
okay. So that was the one with the crown. Okay, I just had it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Because
yes,
it's a few different. You feel me? Thank you, Sway, for continuously giving me a platform.
Yeah.
So the way I like to prepare, I just like to have a clear mind. I like to keep my goals in the forefront, and I like to always make sure I say a prayer. Put the energy up to the universe so I can receive it back and I can be on my A game. You feel me? I ain't gonna try to play it like I don't get nervous. I ain't really gonna say I get nervous. I get more anxious and excited, and that then translate into me just.
So let me ask you about the music game. Now, if you have to think of 3 female artists that's like at your top caliber that you look into, like going bar to bar with, who would you pick?
Wow, I love Rhapsody. I gotta salute. I don't even think she need to be a part of the top 3 because I want to shout out some other females, but definitely Nicki Minaj. I mean, at the end of the day, I gotta salute the queen because since Fit It Down and I'm Ready to Play, when your album going to drop, just never could say. When she was rocking with Fendi, sitting on the steps, had the bundles in her hand, like I get my nails done with this money. You see what I'm saying? So that Nicki Minaj, not saying I don't rock with this Nicki, but it just was a certain hunger about her. You feel me? But I'm proud of her growth and her elevation. So like I said, she ain't on this list because she's transcended this list. Not saying the other women haven't, huh? Because I know how niggas try to do sound bites and make it seem like I said what I did. Not saying you, sis, but down the line.
Yes,
you feel me?
Yes.
So Rhapsody, I love Tierra Whack. She's crazy. Ain't nobody is. Listen, huh?
Listen.
Tierra is confident in who she is, and she just does her.
Yes.
You feel me? She's not trying to sound like the next this, the next that. Everybody is looking at Atlanta as the new sound wave. Get off of that. Just do you. So I gotta shout out Rhapsody. Let me see. Damn, I gotta shout out Tierra Whack because I just said Rhapsody. Tierra Whack, so salute you, queen. And then I guess I would go to. It's a mixture. I like No Name. I don't know if y'all familiar with her. She's dope. I like No Name. I like Rico Nasty as well because she's not afraid to be her. Like, it don't matter. She could be like blah 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 A B C D E F. Like, it's still gonna be dope because you know that's genuinely her. She not trying to say I'm a barbarian. I'm coming to teach you some shit. Like, no, I'm coming to do me. I'm letting y'all know I don't give a F. You feel me? And this is what it is. I'm raging. And for my people that get into that, I like what she got going on. She on her rock star shit. So yeah.
Yes. I like how you didn't really name anybody mainstream. I appreciate that.
Yes, queen.
Like every time I ask questions like that, people give me the mainstream artists that's on billboards and stuff like that.
Right.
You know? So, you raised in ATL. You've been rapping since the age of 9.
Yes.
Yes. So, what made you really be like, okay, I want to do this music stuff seriously?
Really just my childhood, my struggles, my life, just things I went through with that, you feel me? I feel like us being melanated, we have a story, period. Even beyond our backgrounds of what we went through, we have a story because of history, huh? You see what I'm saying? So it's inevitable, it's in our genetics. So my story was different. I went through struggles, I'm not saying it was worse than somebody's, I'm not saying it was better than somebody's, but I went through what I went through. And those struggles, those hardships in my childhood made me turn to music because I felt like I didn't have anybody to express myself to. I didn't want to go to school and let people know my lights was off, and you know what I mean? So I'd rather go to the pen, rather grab the pen and go to the paper with it. You feel me? So that was my reason for running to music, because I felt like it did not judge me. It just allowed me to express myself openly without saying, Nisha, what's going on with this? Why did you say that like this? Why did you scream? Why did you know what I mean?
Right. So do you feel like you have any mentors coming from ATL? Like, who would you say is your mentor, or you just been grinding? And
Yes,
on your
wow, definitely. I definitely would say, I want to shout out the most relative one right now. She's actually in town. She's on a meeting as well. I want to shout out D. Thompson just for continuously pushing me and elevating me, seeing things in me that I don't even know if I saw myself. Like, she is a real queen doing multiple things, from the NFL to the top people in the industry. And for her to see something in me and want to push me, I am forever grateful. Thank you so much, D. Thompson. I want to shout out Reese Beef just for being in my corner, for being my brain sometimes when I've clocked out and I only want to be creative. I want to shout out the people that came in my life in the past. Y'all know who y'all are, but y'all came and y'all dropped gems from when I was 12 and making my ways up. People selling me dreams. Yo, I got a deal. I got this. I got that. It wasn't true, but it built my character. You see what I'm saying? It made me into the queen that I am now. So yeah. Salute any and everybody who's had a part in who I am today. I appreciate y'all.
Now, you have a song on the soundtrack of Euphoria, the hit show on HBO, if you guys don't know about that. So tell me, how did you, and then you also, I know Meg Thee Stallion is on there and everything like that, so how did you was able to even get on that? Like, how was you able to get on that opportunity like that?
Okay, so basically, long story short, I want to shout out iHipHop Distribution, and I want to shout out A3C as well. They reached out to me, basically, hey Queen, we've been following your movement, love what you got going on, we would love to purchase a track from you. We've had different people on these compilations. They gave me the list. They threw out RZA from Wu-Tang, they threw out ASAP, they threw out, Rhapsody, they threw out just different people down the list that I'm like, wow, okay, they've even had Rico Nasty a part of some of their projects. So for them to reach out to me knowing that I'm on my climb up, I know my worth, I know I'm going to get to that level, you see what I'm saying? I'm just climbing right now. So for me to still be on my climb and for them to reach out to me feeling like I'm already there, I was like, oh, okay, you feel me? So I ended up sending some music and they jumped on it ASAP. But to be honest, when they jumped on it, what they kind of wanted to negotiate, I didn't feel like was worth me giving up for that particular track. So we went back to the drawing board. I went through some other tracks, and the track that actually did make it on Euphoria is what y'all hear in the background on that party scene on the pilot episode. Was in there kind of walking through the crowd, you know what I mean? So that's how that came about. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for reaching out to me for that.
That's dope.
Thank you.
Okay. Now you talk about St. Lanta. That's your thing that you jack. So would you say like half of you is like St. Louis and the other half of you is like Atlanta?
Yes,
so Atlanta, you would definitely say is like, that's you.
That's home. Like I will never try to knock the A. You know, it's a lot of people that move to Atlanta from different places. Yo, Atlanta this, Atlanta that. Right. Every place has its ups and downs. That's period. That's period. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the opportunities Atlanta has afforded me, I am forever grateful. If my mom and dad didn't make that conscious decision to leave St. Louis when they did, I would be at a dead end. St. Louis. I'll bust out the chicken head any moment. Okay? I love y'all. I always will. It's in my heart, it's in my blood. But at the end of the day, I have no representation from St. Louis. So me even being from there, a lot of people kind of look at me like, hey, you from where? You know, they kind of look at it like it's whack or it's this or it's that. But I actually take pride in it because I understand that I'm rare. Huh?
Yes, yeah,
ain't so many people saying that.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. So let's talk about this album, Too Humble. Okay. So in the process of creating that album, you only actually had 8 songs on it. So
yes.
Do you have a favorite on there? How was it like picking the songs? Because I know you probably wrote out a whole bunch of songs, but you had to pick the top 8.
So I guess I probably would say I have a few favorites. Heartache is probably my number 1.
Yeah.
Just because I came vulnerable on it. I came from a side of transparency, letting people know the real. Everybody want to talk about the Gucci, to this. I got the whip, I got the hoes, I got the ice, I got the.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, you know what I mean? I know I look like a billion, but I'm forever thrifty. They want to know where she came from. Heaven sent me. You know what I mean? Like, those are the bars I had to really get into. You see what I'm saying? So I love that song because it allows me to really clearly talk about who I am and what I stand for, and the people can get into it. I like Glow Up because it's a hype song, but I'm coming with so many bars, and then I'm coming from an angle of you can still be positive, but you can still turn up. People try to put us in a box when you conscious, oh yeah, J. Cole born or Kendrick this or that. It's like, nah, you will hear them on the goddamn ASAP Ferg, you know what I mean? You will hear them on some the fucking Young Thug London. Come on, J. Cole got the hardest verse on that.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying? He didn't allow anybody to box him in. Like, you can still be positive, you can still have a message and turn up. It's about how you go about it. You see what I'm saying? So I like Glow Up because it's a turn up song, but the way I went about it, I dropped so many bars, you really have to listen. Okay, so Glow Up, I like Real Humble. Because for real, being real humble seriously gets you. It may not get you there quick. And that's the thing, everybody wants something fast, I'm not in this for the fast food. I'm in this for the soul food. I'm not in this for the fast food. I'm in this for the soul food.
My God.
You see what I'm saying? So yes, y'all, that's where I'm at with it.
I like how you use that. This is a great transition. I was gonna ask you now, why do you name your album Too Humble? But as you can see, the personality says it all right here. But go ahead.
Thank you, Queen.
Yes.
Yes, so basically, the way I wanted people to translate the title, I wanted people to look at it like too humble, meaning, of course, the general definition of being too humble. Like, yo, you know what I mean? You ain't really gotta tell me, you ain't gotta big me up. Like, I know who I am. I'm confident in that. I don't look for validation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm humble about certain things that I've done. I ain't necessarily got to throw that in nobody's face. I'm moving around like I ain't got no resume or accolades or anything. Because I'm human. I'm on the same level as Beyonce and Jay-Z. My bank account may not be there. And that's okay, because money is not everything. Because when you die, is that coming with you? You see what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother topic. You see what I'm saying? But I like to look at myself as everybody's on the same leveled playing field. Y'all, we gotta stop worshiping these false idols. Y'all know who we owe the glory to. He the only one that woke us up. Okay, don't have me get into no sermon. You see what I'm saying?
Get into it. They need to know
that's the piece on that. But then I wanted to come at it with, you know, I can get in my bag a little bit too. You see what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, you know what I mean? Like I said, it ain't about being cocky. It's just about having that self-worth and being confident. So the other part of too humble is like, you know what? I did just do sway. Maybe I'm being too humble about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yes.
You feel me? Because people will forget. That will book you and have you go on number 30 on the list. As if you didn't put in work. As if you didn't have something come out in London on vinyl. You see what I'm saying? But that's not something I got to talk about all the time. You just got to understand it. I know who I am. Get into it.
Everyone about to know who she is. Y'all got to get into it. So, the visuals for your album. So, I was watching, not album, sorry, your music videos. What kind of inspires you to do these type of videos? Like, I see a lot of visuals with the colors and like the fits and everything like that? Do you have a person who kind of helps you with that, or everything is off the dome and you making that in yourself?
Well, the particular video you talking about, I know you talking about Locksmith. That video was actually shot off an iPhone 6 Plus.
Well,
yes.
That's the grind that we talking about.
Yes, the gentleman who shot that video, and it's love, you know what I mean? Like, he shot that video off of his iPhone, just genuinely being like, Nisha, I've been rocking with you since high school. Like, you was in an upper grade than me, but I would look up to you. I want to do some things for you. I'm kind of new to this, and I gave him a chance, and he proved himself. Like, wow. So we kind of collaborated. He just told me his vision, told me the apps he had on his phone. Like, I want to do it. Like, let's do it. With the Heartache visual, I knew I wanted something that just really focused on the bars. Because a lot of people, when they know they're not talking about anything in their song, they're going to overdo it with the video. They're going to make the visual all transformer and whips and girls. And because they know the substance in the song is not going to carry it. It's minute. So with Heartache, I said, you know what? I know I'm coming from a deep place. I know I'm giving bars. I know I'm being transparent. Let me have a white space. Let me rent out a white studio. Let me have a few scenes. But I want people to focus in on the bars. So yeah, I have ideas, but I'm always open to collaborating with other people to make the ideas even grander.
Speaking of real shit, man. I want to get into your fashion now. Tell me what transpires this, because I get 90s vibe from you. Like, that's the type of vibe that I get. So is it that type of era inspires you, or a person in particular?
Totally. Like, just on some real shit, I wish I could have been born in the 90s. Like, or in even the late 80s, because at the end of the day, like, the Queen Latifahs, the Rod Diggers, the people that y'all know to be legends today, the MC Lights, they would already be my homies.
And that's, I was gonna say, you give me that vibe of Queen Latifah type of MC Light type of thing, and it's so crazy. Like,
thank you, sis. Like, that would already be my homie. Like, growing up in this age, I know I'm needed, so I thank God for that. I know I'm needed because of the nonsense that's out. Like, I never imagined music getting to ABC, Cat Dog 1, 2, 3 when the Elements started right here in New York.
Literally.
Stop playing.
No substance in this music.
Oh my God, come on. KRS-One, the Rakims, Public Enemy. Come on, the list goes on. The Foxy Browns, the Nas's, y'all. The list goes on. Method, Listen, what I'm saying is, I always admired New York, being young. Mom, why you couldn't have just moved there and had me there? Like, I always, the rope chains, come on. I've always admired New York. So now, fast forward 2019, almost 2020, when I listen to music, or even when I hear somebody coming out of New York and they trying to remotely sound like Atlanta, or overdoing the auto-tune, it's like, stop it. You come from the Mecca, We cannot forget that. So like I said, it's a gift and a curse, because I know I'm a gift to this generation, but it's a curse too, because God, why you couldn't have had me just born in the 80s so I could already be a legend in this thing, like star already in Hollywood, you know what I mean?
I get you, definitely. Now, more about the fashion. So, you know, there's been a big debate with the whole Gucci and everything like that, and like celebrities feel like they shouldn't wear it, or some celebrities feel like they can wear it. What do you feel like as a black artist yourself? How do you feel like, we should kind of like wear their things, or do you feel like we should boycott it because they're kind of being racially insensitive to us as a culture? How do you feel about it?
At the end of the day, I feel like we can't escape the racial, you know what I mean? People being racially insensitive, because it's everywhere. The grounds we walk on, the principles, the core values that this country was built on. I mean, we can't escape it. So at the end of the day, you have to look within. I'm not saying, you know, go support Gucci, go, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you're gonna stop wearing Gucci but still use all of these things that's made by people that are you know, racist towards us, then what are you really doing? You see what I'm saying? So unless you're gonna go out here and say, hey, I'm gonna live on the streets, I'm just gonna use my elements, I'm gonna go to the river for water, I'm gonna pick up rocks to talk on the phone, I mean, whatever. Unless you're gonna go grab a can and a string and do it like that, because you so true to the core of, yo, I'm not using nothing made by the man and da-da-da. Unless you're gonna do it like that, you don't have room to pass judgment. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't right. But a lot of things in this country ain't been right. We've been hanging from trees. That ain't right either. So stop playing with me, y'all. It's more serious issues going on than just talking about Gucci and this and that. When we know we gonna forget about it in 2 weeks.
Came up from nothing, had to start hustling, had to be something, you just had to be stunting. Now that his mama, cause she couldn't buy Jordans, his mama was poor.